This is the story of India's greatest cricketing triumph no one saw coming. A story made for 47 years. A story of belief. A story of heartbreak. A story of one man's unfinished dream and one team's unstoppable rise. Welcome to Sports Mania League, the journey of the Indian women's team, Amol Muzumdar, and the World Cup that changed everything. The man who never got to bat. It was 1988. A young Amol Muzumdar padded up, waiting for his turn, as Sachin Tendulkar and Vinod Kambli smashed a 664-run world record stand. He waited and never got to bat. A talent waiting for recognition.
And I wasn't getting a chance. And these guys were continuing whatever was thrown at them. It was going to all parts of the ground. One shot was matched with other. Vinod played one shot, Tendulkar played another shot. Every shot was matched.
That moment became symbolic. But he refused to fade. 11,167 first-class runs, 30 centuries. A staggering 260 on debut. Season after season, no India cap, not one. Yet Amol never complained, just pure love for the game. And then, destiny called. In 2023, when India's women needed belief more than technique, Amol Muzumdar took charge. He transformed doubt into discipline, nervous energy into controlled aggression, and a team searching for identity into world champions. When India lifted the World Cup, Captain Harmanpreet Kaur walked up and touched his feet. The man who never played for India became the man who made India world champion. That was redemption, not for a career, but for a lifetime. Harmanpreet learned to play cricket with a hockey stick because real cricket bats weren't meant for girls. She trained with boys, took hits, and learned to fight. Shefali Verma cut her hair short so she could sneak into training sessions unnoticed in Rohtak. She pretended to be a boy just to earn a place in the nets. Deepti Sharma bowled to her brother in the narrow lanes of Agra. Renuka Singh learned swing on the slopes of Dharamsala, and Kranti Gaud, from a small village in Madhya Pradesh, faced taunts for even picking up a bat. Today, her entire village celebrates, feeding sweets to neighbors, proud of the girl who changed their world. For millions of girls outside big cities, this win isn't just about cricket. It's proof that their dreams don't have to shrink to fit their surroundings. ODIS, that was a comeback story written in cover drives. Shefali Verma, she was written off, called inconsistent, suddenly, straight into the semi-finals. In the final, Shefali Verma owned the stage, 87 runs, 2 wickets. Player of the final. The girl who once sneaked into nets disguised Shefali's return for the semis were key to India's title run. The World Cup final, the night India rose, DY Patil Stadium. India versus South Africa, the biggest night in the history of Indian women's cricket. India posted 298 for 7, powered by Shefali Verma's fearless 87 and a calm, calculated captain's knock from Harmanpreet Kaur. And then came Deepti Sharma, 5 wickets of pure skill and pure World Cup temperament. South Africa were bowled out for 246. India won by 52 runs. But the real story began after the final wicket fell. This team wasn't just chasing history, they were rewriting it. The final was streamed by 185 million people. Another 92 million watched it live on TV. A combined viewership of 277 million. The same as India's win in the 2024 Men's T20 World Cup final. This wasn't just a women's match anymore. This was the biggest sporting moment of the year. It was the night the women's team proved that they don't live in the shadow of the men. Long before India became world champions, women like Mithali Raj, Jhulan Goswami, and Diana Idulji carried Indian cricket on their shoulders. Years when stadiums were empty and only raw ambition kept them going. That's why the 2025 trophy presentation had a moment bigger than victory. When Harmanpreet Kaur handed the World Cup to ex-players. A tribute to the generation who played for pride, not prizes, and built the foundation this team stands on today. Amol Muzumdar waited his whole life for one innings, and when it came, his team batted for him. The Indian women didn't just win a World Cup, they rewrote the future. This is Sports Mania League. Like, share, and subscribe.